I'm sitting in front of the house, like, still can't believe this shit. Like, I'm at my dream house. You can smell the goodness. I'm gonna show y'all my dream house. Well, it was like not my dream house, but it was a house like when I first started, you guys. I first started like manifesting and just to see if this shit really works. So I'm gonna keep filming because it's coming up shortly. But I have to tell you guys this story. And while telling you this story, you might as well look at all this beauty out here. I started my whole manifesting like, okay, I'm gonna pick a house. I can get this house. If I can manifest, I can pick this house I want. So it's coming up. I picked this house. And it's so crazy because my friend rented one of these houses for her birthday. And we chilled, had a great time. And while we was out, my nephew seen this same particular house, because we were like three houses down from this house. And it's coming up. I have to slow down. This house right here, you guys. This one right here. It's beautiful. I could talk to you guys now, but yes, that house. So I'm on like, this is when I first started, had made like, you know how you create your vision board. I did all of that shit. So I'm looking at luxury shit, looking at the finer things in life, because I can manifest it, right? So listen, I go on Zillow. I still go on Zillow like every fucking night. Like, y'all, I got property saved that I'm going to fucking buy. So I found this house like 2 years ago. I knew it by heart. I looked at this house daily. I visualized myself in this house. Like, I fell asleep in this house. I cried in this house. I knew this house from inside and outside. I looked through these pictures so much. I could tell you the layout of this house, like, seriously. So I was dashing. I feel like I need some lip gloss. I'm about to fucking let's say some y'all. But I'm dashing because I dash. So I'm out one night, and long story short, listen, I'm dashing one night, and I get the dash for Pizza Hut. Cool. It doesn't tell you where you're going. It always tells you the address after you pick up. So after I pick up the pizza, and I pick up the pizza not far from the house, it said 829 Edgemere Drive. You guys, you would have thought I hit the fucking lottery or something. I'm like, I'm going to my house? Shut the front door! I'm going to my dream house. It is fucking mine. So I delivered to the house, right? And I'm so excited that I'm delivering to this fucking house that I done pulled out. I'm sitting in front of the house, like, still can't believe this shit. Like, I'm at my dream house. So I see the guy staring out from the office, because he's on the right side of the house, and that was the office. I remember particularly. That was the office. So he's peeking out from the office, and I'm like, oh fuck, I have been sitting out here dwelling about my dream house, you know, because I'm I'm going to my dream house, you know? So I'm like, let me take these people they fucking food with me. So I walk to the door, you guys, and yo, I can still vividly, I think I said it right. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But I can still remember it. And yo, the guy opened the door. I was like, I've seen stars. I'm never even starstruck. But I think it was more so because this was my first time jumping in the whole manifestation world that I really couldn't fucking believe that I was... Y'all, I've been looking at this fucking... I couldn't believe, you know, and you know, you guys know on Zillow, because when they fucking bought my house. So like, I've been looking at this house on Zillow for like almost a fucking year. It was his first time on the market. Now this house was like $250,000, but in my mind, like, I had so much belief, and I knew I had to believe behind this manifestation shit. So I'm like, I don't care, the money's coming, because Abraham said the money's coming. It's already done. It's already done. So I don't know where the fucking money was gonna come from, but I was buying the house. And when I seen that it was his first time on the market, I'm like, oh shit, like, this really is my house. Like, it's the first time on the market. My nephew pointed it out when we was like, it was just so much synchronicities. I know I was totally off, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, y'all know me well enough. If you don't subscribe and tune in, you will know Leah's got a little bit of razzle dazzle of Stuttering Stanley on her. But listen, you guys, that guy opened the door. I'm standing there with that fucking pizza in my hand, just like mouth dry. Because I've really been fantasizing about this house. So he's like staring at me like, and I have a mask on. So he's like, I can see your smile from under your mask. And I'm like, probably because you know how your cheek, I know people because my cheeks. And so even though I got the mask shine, my cheeks like above the mask. And he like, I can see you smile. I'm like, sir, you do not know. You just do not know. He's like, come in. Bring the pizza and drop it off right here on the deck. They had a beautiful fucking glass table like right in the center of like the walkway. And I remember the stairs, you guys, the stairs, because the railings, the siding of the stairs, it was all made of fucking glass. So I'm like, I'm really in this bitch, Lee. Like, and he was so kind, so warm, so nice to me. And I was so appreciative and so blown away. So blown away. And nobody never invited me in their house, first of all. When it come to door dashing or any of that shit. Nobody never invited me in their house. So for me to get invited out of all houses, my house, that was the first time I really started to believe in the whole manifestation and like knowing, just really believing in it. Just was like, okay. And people probably, some listening like, how the fuck are you believing when it's not your house? Like, it didn't have to be mine. Like, I didn't have to obtain the house to believe. I knew that the conscious thoughts created that moment for me to get that close to the house. You know, so the fact that I got in there with my conscious thoughts of the house constantly over and over and over again, I know what can happen with with constant and repetitive thoughts. Positive ones at that. Positive ones at that. So what, I didn't get that house. It doesn't mean I will not have one just as big, just as luxurious and marvelous as the one that I seen back there that I dreamt of. Who's still to say that I can't obtain that same house? And it just might be their time to experience it at the moment. manifestation is real. But yeah, it's so real because we do it every day. It's manifestation is not all about the tangible things. We manifest everything in our life by our conscious thoughts. What is your thoughts for today? Where's your focus today? Where's your attention placed for today? And constantly, that should be a thought that you constantly ask yourself. You should be conscious enough to be aware of what you're thinking in those conscious thoughts, because that is where our daily creation comes from. That's where it stems from. So I'm constantly aware. You know, that moment really set it off for me, y'all. Y'all don't know how excited I was. I wasn't disappointed because when I seen that the house was sold, I wasn't disappointed at all, because I'm like, fuck! Someone bought my house. That's alright, that's alright. Because I'll be the third owner. You know what I mean? It never means it's over. It never means it's over. It never means it's over. Never. Yo, it's never over. If we still in the game, it never means it's over. Y'all, guess what number I'm behind right now? Guess what number I'm behind right now? 888. Yo, y'all know what 8 means. 888. Yo. Abundance is on its way. I love to see 888. Abundance is on the way. Great things are on the way. I love y'all. Y'all really my friends. I tell y'all that all the time, because Chu's still hanging out the window. He pays me no mind. He pays me no mind. But we was on our stroll. This is what I do. This is what I enjoy doing. I don't have to go to work till a few more hours, and I was in the house. I was still editing other videos, and it's beautiful here where I am. And I'm like, you know, I hit one of my friends because I did have some spare time, and I knew if we would have got together, we probably wouldn't have did nothing much, but just like smoke probably, you know, and that's really not too much productive. We would have hung out as well and caught up on some things, but instead, I did some productive shit. And on top of that, I got out the house after editing the video that I got, that I can roll and keep it going. But I don't want to pull out one too close. But I got out, and I'm like, this been on my mind to go riding and looking at my houses, because I usually have that time when I used to dash and Uber and all of that shit. And I would like doing that because I got my time for the scenery and looking at the beauty in the houses. And I love looking at luxurious houses and huge houses and big houses, because I know I'm gonna own one day. So I love looking at the architecture and the builds and getting ideas. And I love blessing other people's homes as well. Like, I know that took hardship. I know that took discipline. I know what it took. I don't look at anyone's blessings and be like, that's for the lucky. Like, no, I see a fucking goddess when I see blessings rain upon others. Like, I see blessings. I see a strong individual. I see strength. I see courage. I see wonders, signs, and so much that people don't see. I see when I see the goodness and blessings of people. You know, people get so caught up on just strictly blessings and the reward, and they totally forget the requirements. So that's what I see when I see that. So when I do see these homes and I'm riding by in the parking lot, I mean, shit, some of them have fucking parking lots, because I'm like, y'all like parking lots? You mean driveway? No, parking lots. I ain't even take y'all, that was just one strip. If I take y'all, we headed closer to the hood. I don't even know. Y'all about to start seeing shit like this giving her hope. Nah, this is where the motivation comes. Let me take y'all through the motivation. But I take y'all out this one, is it Victor or Webster? I don't know, but like I said, parking lots. But the fucking, I see the huge homes and parking lots filled with cars, and I just be like, God bless y'all, God bless you, and keep going. And I get them strength, more strength, because I'm not there yet, but I already feel how people feel when those look at them and they look at it like it's easy. It's not fucking easy. It's not easy at all. So I be wanting to give those type of people as well even more strength. Even more strength to flex. I'm giving y'all more strength. For real, to keep flexing and keep living and keep exploring all the good and luxurious things in life that's here for all of us. All of us. So I'm here for this shit. So me and you got out the house to go look at some houses to buy. You know, those are going to be some of our rental properties. You know, we living a fucking good life around here, y'all. And I hope y'all are doing the same fucking thing. Planning a good life. Scripting a good life. Visualizing a good life. Planning a good life. Don't think about none of that bullshit, man, y'all. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't give no thought. Yo, y'all got some shit that's on y'all mind. Some shit that's been stressing y'all. Some shit that got you worried. I'm worried. I've been worried. Baby girl, baby boy, I'm here to tell you, let that shit work itself out. When I tell you shit works itself out, yo, my grandma always said, let that shit work itself out. Shit works itself out when you let it. And yo, where I am right now, I have to let it. When you really get some shit on your plate, you gotta let some shit handle itself out. Like, you're not gonna have the time to figure the shit out. You're not gonna have the time to go and see and try to correct or fix or you're just not gonna have the time. So stop having time for shit that don't feel good. Stop having time for people that don't value. Stop having time for the shit. First off, stop having time for it. And like I said, let the shit work itself out, because shit will work itself out. And allow it to work itself out. And be okay. Be okay when things work themselves out. For real. You sit and shit start moving and the universe start adjusting and replacing and doing the shit that it needs to do. And you think circumstances getting worse. No, let shit work itself out. I was thinking, I was driving the other day. I was going and making deliveries. I was driving the other day. I haven't been in one particular spot of my city. And I went through it, and the whole fucking little world is gone. They done demolished, done tore down the whole little section. I'm like, damn. When they tore that shit down. Never even noticed it because I haven't been that way. But it made me think, like, and that's fucking life. That's life. Just like that building is gone, it will be replaced with something new, better, efficient. Who knows what's to come? That is as well as us as individuals. Everything changes. If the seasons is changing, if the town is changing, if people are leaving, if everything else is changing around you and you not willing to fucking evolve as well, you will forever feel as if you're lost, confused, without, can't get right, because you have to change. You cannot resist to not change in a world of fucking change. You can't. I did it and I tried to resist it for so long, thinking it's nothing wrong. What's wrong? What's wrong is that I do need to adjust. What's wrong is I do need to throw that shit out. What's wrong is, I do need some adjustments. So I do. Maybe not too many, but if I adjust a few little things, I'm seeing the improvement over here from those adjustments. Oh, I'm seeing the reward from those adjustments. I just finessed it a little bit of me. I'm still me. Shit, but I kind of feel better about me. Y'all, it's much needed. It's much needed. When a motherfucker find, not even a motherfucker, y'all ain't nobody no motherfucker, but they just be coming out sometimes. I don't be meaning it. But for real, when an individual point out something in this world of any form, when you find something that doesn't change, let me know. And then you'll have a reason to remain the same. But until then, some changes gonna have to take place. Some changes gonna have to take place. I love y'all so much. I send love. I send support. I sent Chewy if I ain't love him so much, but I love him too much, so I'm not gonna send my doggy. But we sending mad love to y'all. Mad love and support. Like, shine fucking bright, y'all. Stop doubting. Stop thinking twice. Make fucking mistakes. Will you make them? It's okay. Stay conscious enough to be aware in those moments to not make the same ones. Be willing to try again. And always love thyself. Love thyself. And y'all, spread love. And if you ain't got no love to spread, give some to yourself. Give more to yourself. Me and you gonna hit the road. I think we might find us a nice little park and hit a trail or something. You know, I've been my birthday is like 30 some days away, and I'm super excited. And I also said I want to stop saying I'm getting fit. I want to get out of the train of thought of getting fit for particular things or moments in times. You know, we can get so I'll be like, we get wintertime coming, it's like totally all disregards to our health. But I know this how I be sometimes. I'm gonna speak for myself. And it'll be like total disregard for my health sometimes because it's wintertime, you know, and we indulge and we're home and the belly comes on, and then like spring comes around and it's like summertime getting ready. Okay, we gotta get our summer body in shape. But I'm like, no, Lee, let's get out of that habit. Let's be fucking healthy. So we don't have to worry about, okay, it's less than 30 days prior to our birthday and your birthday outfit from last year is not fitting the same. You know, that shit was never fitting the same a few months ago and your ass ain't stopped eating. You know what I mean? But I'm getting my shit together. But you know what, guys? I'm gonna wrap up because I see myself dragging. Before we wrap up, look at the Chooster, y'all. still out the window. This man hang out the window. His ass gonna be out the fucking window in a minute. Two, what you doing? What you doing, Two? I'm out the window. I do big boy teen. I ain't got no time for that YouTube shit. I ain't got the window like big doggies. Y'all know that's my doggy. Them a tutor. So we love you. We send you much, much love, gratitude, and appreciation for tuning in with us. Make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, leave me comments. We love to hear from you. We'll talk to you soon.